you Who's our target this time?
Insulation check.
Odds revealed!
Game's up. Comes over. Busted.
Chat. Chat.
Midnight Phantasm.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
A moonlit night for all.
Here comes the catch.
Dreaming converge.
Game's up. Comes over. Take it easy.
Go. Aşkı. Arif. Good.
Add astro. Thank you for Add astro.
Maybe I'll take one more day off. And no. This is a thorough plan.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never. Secondly, he seems to have. Thirdly, final. Turns out, we tick both.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt,
Understood. Then I will.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved.
Okay.
The Frost Moon Sire.
And the rest of you? No objections?
Wait, we can still.
Everyone says things they.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Who'd you hear?
This plan can only work.
we shall indeed. You'll be glad you also. You are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dor, so. In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune.
The walls are thin here.
Okay, fine. Ugh, I'm actually only here. Oh, does this mean so? It most certainly does not. We have a said Mom supplied.
Okay.
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made. I finally got it all fully charmed.
You're right. It was.
You will?
I knew.
You're put.
It's a very useful.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never.
Dory, how are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I would. Don't forget. Ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? Aha! Mage Alice, I passed this on to the Dendroarch. Anyway, took him long and miraculous. So, no, surely could be. Or either way, all. Huh? What does that look? Paimon's just well, a long time ago. There are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. And more than that, no one knows what the future. Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent. My priority is to. All right. I do say so, and that. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs?
traveler, Paimon.
Everything going smooth?
Per the plan.
What? You can actually.
That depends on your definition.
Harmless.
The Wild Hunt is an Master griped a lot about. I don't think it's a strange. Perhaps the. Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of, unfortunately.
Miss Columbine is. It's as if her creator banned.
Given the circumstance, time to kick off the.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. This is for you. Dory asked if.
Ah, how wonderful. Well,
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you.
all right then.
Take it easy.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my
lady.
within the next 24 hours, this is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do, for me. That means fighting for the future of not. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. Biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
By royal decree. Insulation chamber deployed.
Did they run from home too? Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina.
That's right.
Yes.
I have but it's what everyone calls. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive. Do you ever find yourself
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I don't recall any happy moments from that time.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood.
Okay. You see? You're torn. Now you know it.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through some.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you?
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But yet even now, they support me.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not. I see the guilt that you're feeling now. Because I. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello. Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Recher of Solnari.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something.
That doesn't matter to them. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then... It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with ya!
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint! Been waiting here long.
Not too long. I came
Are you nervous about the battle?
quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary... But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you and...
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough. Please. I'm just doing my...
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense... Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the...
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hide.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler! I will.
Everyone, take your positions at every ounce of strength we have in our bones.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yup, you too!
Keep your distance.
Receive my blessing. By the frost moon of
Hunt
old.
him down!
A grave transgression.
Close your eyes. The night comes. Be silent. Night falls.
Hunt him down!
Steady now.
It's all futile.
No more lies.
Moonlight, move!
The mystery unravels. Absurd. You can't hide the truth.
Close your eyes.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
The moonlight betrays you. Move!
Water jet!
The moonlight betrays you.
How unfortunate.
Do you see now?
Receive my blessing.
From here, when will it be as you foretold? The moonlight.
No more lies.
Foul spirits are not welcome here.
With one heart, we pray.
Be silent. The long sleep beckons. Keep your distance.
Hunt him down! Move! Futile!
The deception ends here.
Branch into song. Stay your hand.
The moonlight!
Are you quite finished? Observe. To dust.
Hunt him down! Move! The moonlight
Receive my blessing.
betrays you. Futile!
By the frost moon of old. Luscious and...
Hunt him down!
Can't hide the truth.
Move!
Be silent. Night falls.
Futile! Hunt him down! The moonlight!
Receive my blessing.
Hunt him down!
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust.
Move! Your little game of heroics is over. The moonlight go first. Raise you. Get out of my sight!
No, we've been separated.
Take.
You okay?
Nefer, where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
careful what you wish for.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Voices are gone, but at least I know they're still there. I need to stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep following me. If I can follow him for long enough, the moment will come.
No more lies.
Bombs away!
The deception ends here. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Water jet! Wipe out!
The mystery unravels. It all adds up. Time to come clean. Shameless. Can't hide the truth.
Water
Your death is within my grasp!
Bombs away!
The deception ends here. No more lies. How unfortunate. Can't hide the truth.
Run, nowhere to hide!
Wipe out!
Seek within. Time to come clean. It all adds up. Time to come clean.
only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Nefer! Your eyes are bleeding.
Soon even then.
But that dust will plague. Come on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve, as entertaining as they...
You don't fool me. I have to stoke his rage. You fear what you could. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rerir.
Is that what you think? Well...
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Dad. Yes, please.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like people suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, I had hoped you could win without sacrificing.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full details through. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular...
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage.
You're right. There's no doubt. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kuthar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were.
Friends. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew. Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to normal.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but if you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to... We're here!
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing!
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let...
Oh wait! Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
traveler, Paimon. Are you recovering well? Turns out that moon...
Yeah, but...
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda?
Oh, sure. Did you hear that? I got a...
You bet! Sure thing!
The Raker of Solnari. No, definitely. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. Perhaps. What else is left when everything you depend... If you're worried about... It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. Oh, father. Look at the Ibis King. He's never brought it up. Why else would he give me the... Well, his response, did he really think I'd fall for that? So that's enough for you to decide. He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he lives in fear because it's preposterous. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Oh, really? Well, if you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they can... For example, when something good... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, when you find yourself in a situation you can't control, if you understand what's at stake, very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's all... After all that build-up...
Huh? Am I imagining?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while.
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on.
Accelerating.
How have you been holding up? Any...
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster.
What?
You played an indispensable... Sometimes.
Let's do a quick demonstration.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though.
See? Did you catch that? A master class in how to take a compliment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to
Handling a drink's...
Paimon believed... To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him. When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, We've prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rarer, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and...
Either way, I'd be happy to oblige.
Defensive mode engaged.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I...
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already? That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming...
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Krai, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary?
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way. You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if disasters are capricious things, they strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and It was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on the tech people handled the tech, and money bags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So? What's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich.
But surely you have dreams of your own, beyond just making Mora.
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, make a nice little slice for myself along the way. Just thinking about it makes me happy. That sweet, sweet sound of Mora.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Yeah. So long that...
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah. Though it's been years since my sister passed away. It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business. My sister can't help me now. Slow.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass...
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, I'm sure
Oh, absolutely. You've got a lot going for you too.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes, I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's...
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being coworkers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself?
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over.
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Ray here of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, my coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook and...
Whoa! Pretty hefty.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far... And other times, I grit my teeth and note. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. Huh. Although, who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Wait, are you saying you know him?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked. I honored his request. But I did read through everything for... I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer...
So, that's where the...
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my note... Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, because I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Nazissenk. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something. Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true. The apocalypse, a mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics, begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, but alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect. And the first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been complete, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with, as I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his or do you despise him? Same difference, really. Just a matter. Doesn't surprise me. You share one thing in common, after all. You both want to be the savior. The only difference is, your dream came true, and his... Well, I don't like fanatics who give up their whole... Maybe I could understand if Renee had... Anyway, that's enough about Renee. He managed to put a stop to the... To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued. I think that formulas and machines, yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in it. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood. But when he told me that the director of the Narzissenkreuz Institute used to read those I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered. At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Narzissenkreuz Institute orphanage. While many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift. This time, and that is the story of two people from the Narzissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the... One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where... I do sometimes. Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young children with... Or maybe they just wanted to... But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road later. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked him the same question back when he was in his... He gave the exact same answer as you did. No elaboration. Just a quick short answer before getting right back to his work. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do what... Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite